Hi everyone, it is me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about, you know, folks that make a big deal about me not cutting or skimming or shifting anything out of my films. You know, and how some folks out there might make a big deal out of it, and it might go down, something like this. You know what? You don't cut anything or skim or clean or shift anything out of your films. Well, I don't. Why is that? Because one, it takes way too much time. You know. Two, there's way too many settings in a tool, and not knowing what the settings do. And three, there's not really anything outstanding. I mean, oh, make your film brighter, darker. Yeah. Give you a beginning or end sheet to your film or whatever. It's like, yeah. It's like, oh, you want to cut or clean or shift or skim something out of your film? Well, then, yeah, you're asking way too much. And that's where, if you don't know how it works, it'll be a hit and miss. And then it might take too long to fillet whatever shifts you did make to your film. Well, a lot of folks out there, cut or clean or shift or skim things out of their uploads, live streams, shorts, podcasts, whatever. Well, good for them then. If they have all the time in a day to do that, well, great. If they skilled whatever film skimming tool they have, free or not, freewared or yielded or not, great for them. Doesn't mean I have to. And there isn't any law or oversight that anyone can uphold to tell me I have to do that thing. You know what? You would get a lot. You know what? You'd get a lot more. You know what? You'd get a lot more folks watching your films if you cut and skimmed. If you cut or skimmed or shifted or cleaned a lot of things that were being said or done in your films. Well, I don't know if there's any truth to that or not. Some of my films get looked at, and some of them do not. So there isn't really any way to back that up to say that there's folks out there that want to watch my films, but the only thing stopping them from doing it is that I didn't cut this out of my film, or I didn't put this in my film, or I didn't shift this in my film, or whatever. And you got, everyone has trolls or haters or bullies or whatever who will say, oh, well, I would only like your work if you did this and this, and then they'd shift the goal steeple on you and shift the standard on you too. But I like making these films this way. That's the way I like making them. Well, no one will ever take your work earnest enough if you don't cut or skim or shift or clean your films. You'll never be, you're never going to be as good as any film business out there, or farcier show business out there, or sport business out there, or whatever, that does that. Well, then good for them then. Because it was not my goal to come on and, be the most beloved or the most liked, or outdo anyone in anything they do with their films. Because I cannot and I don't want to. And there are many folks on here who do that. So if you don't like me, then go watch someone else that does all that in their film. There's a lot of them do it. Because, yeah, some folks out there do make a big deal out of, films being skimmed or cleaned or shifted or cut or whatever. But I don't do that with my work. and I have my ground, sake or why, for it. So that's it. Hope you like this film. Let me know, do you cut or skim or shift or clean anything out of your films, or you like me and you don't do it with any film skimming tool, free or not. I'll see you later.